Is your K750 solar Logitech keyboard playing about batteries not working or charging quite right anymore? You can change it even though they say you can't, and here's how. Right guys, I have a Logitech solar powered keyboard, and recently it has basically been acting up. It even swapped like the question mark to the pound sign or the dollar sign or something like that. It moved stuff around. I was thinking, why? What is going on? And then you've got a button here that basically you push it and it shows you on the screen of the computer what your battery supplies are like, reserve is like, sorry. And it's always been sort of up to about, most of the time, 80%. It's a brilliant keyboard, lovely to type with, super soft keys, everything like that. But recent, I mean, it's probably 4 years old, something like that, 4 or 5 years old now, and they're about £70, 60, £70, something like that to buy. So not expensive, but not cheap at the same time. And charges up absolutely fine still, but only up to about 80%. So I was thinking, oh, maybe the battery is now, you know, basically giving up, because obviously a bit like mobile phones, the more they're charged, eventually they just don't hold charge anymore. And it was up to 80%, 81%, something like that the other day, and basically a few hours later suddenly it's down to 40. I'm like, what? Strange, it never does that. I mean, these things, you could charge to 100% and use it for a couple of weeks before it got down to anywhere near that, if you didn't even show it to light, you know. So if you're in a normal room with okay lighting, it'll be charging up. Now it'll be charging quite a lot because obviously got the Rotolite AOS shining down on it. But anyway, so on the back here, I'll show you in a sec, but I've got a new battery. Here, a Maxwell, it's an ML2032, but it's a rechargeable one. So like, instead of a CR32, it's an ML. So basically you have to turn it over, make sure it's turned off, and there's a little slot here, you can see it, and the trouble is it's not designed to be pulled out, not by us anyway. So I've seen a couple of videos online of how to remove it, but I thought, you know what, if it helps others, let's have a go. So I've got a small dinky screwdriver here, and basically you've just got to kind of get in there, and they don't want you to come out very easy, so they've obviously done it as a difficulty, and apparently it does take a while to edge it out a bit without damaging anything too much. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care if I damage it a little bit, but it's a case of, yeah, I mean, you don't want to bend that too much. This is the trouble. So it does say in there on the sticker of the battery, apparently, that it's not replaceable. So I'm going to persevere this. I'm going to stop this because I'm going to be here for a little while, but once I get out to a point I'll show you, because otherwise it's just going to go on for ages. Yeah, we'll see exactly once I get out. It's easy to do. It's literally a case of swap the battery over, plug it back in, and off you go. But it's probably going to take me 20 minutes to actually do it. So I'll put it as a time lapse, and you can kind of see what's going on, but you don't have to listen to me talking rubbish and be here for that period of time. So actually, I've popped it out to this point here, you can see. There you go. It's actually cut out quite quickly. And actually, it only took me a minute. A little bit of a perseverance and a small, thin screwdriver. It's now come to a point, so let's try and get this out now. This is the point of, yes, that bit there, I think. There we go. So you've got to get past, there we go. So you've got to get past these two little notches here. I'll show you. Those two little notches, there and there. So battery facing, the terminal facing upwards as such. Let's turn it over. So the minusy bit there. So I've got a new battery here. So you're looking at £4, £4.50 for a new battery, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Can't remember the exact price. But basically it's going in plus side facing downwards. Drop it out. Drop it in. slot it back in, and we're in. Hopefully, now we get to the on button. Turn it on. We've got a flashing green light. So that's good. This here, they say, look, as you can see here, do not replace. I don't know if you can actually read that. Something like that. Do not replace. If you peel this off, if we can, it's a Maxwell battery anyway. Should be. So I've replaced it like for like. Oh, crikey, that is a sticker. There we go, Maxwell ML232. So exactly the same battery. So hopefully this now will charge. It's showing a green light straight away. So I should go and try that. In fact, what's the distance like? My computer is on. So let's see if that's popped up on the thing, which it has. It is showing at 78% and charging. So obviously it's a new battery. So once I get to 100%, we know it's good. That's the way it is. So very, very easy. The actual keyboard is a Logitech K750. So if you've got one of these, that's how easy it is to change the battery. Very simple, but it's a bit of a ball ache. You just got to wiggle that thing out and to get those little prongs out. But like I say, if you see that and you manage to get the battery out, just ignore that. But that's the kind of battery you need anyway. So simple as. Obviously not photography related, but obviously computer related, because obviously we use computers every day for editing and stuff like that. And the keyboard is quite handy. But this is a beautiful keyboard to use. I love having it because it's very slim. Obviously never have to worry about charging batteries because it's always ready to go. Well, that's until the battery decides it's had enough of life. So yeah, anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell, and I shall see you soon. There you go, guys. So that's the solar app you get with the keyboard there. It's at 79% and charging. So there you go. So it's all good. Obviously, the app basically stops working after a few seconds just to thing. But status is good. Energy reserve is fair but increasing, and that's it really. There you go, guys. A few hours on. It's just been sat under a lamp basically, so it's fully charging. It's almost at 96%. It does take a while to charge up obviously because it's solar, but it works. And then generally mine sits normally when the battery's healthy anywhere between 80 and 100%. It doesn't really go down much more than that because obviously during the daytime or whenever I'm not actually using it, it's always charging itself back up again. So but yeah, there you go, it's all cool, it's working well.